Look, if you give me 3 minutes of your time, I promise I'll give you something way more valuable back. Freedom. Because this whole idea that you're socially awkward, that you're broken, that's not true. What's actually going on is you're carrying stuff inside. Pain, fear, stuff you never got to let out. And it's messing with you. It's messing with how you talk to people. I used to think something was wrong with me, but once I cleared that pain, it's like the real me finally came out. So if you give me your attention for only a few minutes, I'll show you exactly how to let that pain go and actually enjoy talking to people again. 1. Emotional journaling before every social event. Ask, what am I afraid they'll see in me? Literally, write the answer until it hurts. You see, when you write your thoughts down on paper, it allows you, if you're a closed-minded person, it allows you to see yourself through a different perspective. When you write your thoughts down, you get to see yourself through a different perspective. Like, you could actually see that, wait, this is actually an issue that I helped my little sister solve, and now it's the same issue that I'm dealing with. How come I'm not dealing with it and I help my little sister with it? Maybe I'm not practicing what I speak. So all I'm trying to put out across is that journaling is really going to help you see yourself through a different perspective and understand what you're actually facing and how to go through with it. Also, it will help you become comfortable in social events. It helps you not to lie to yourself that I'm perfect and I'm all this good and stuff. Helps you get back to reality and understand who you actually are. And then you try to fix yourself. The worst thing you could ever do is lie to yourself. Just think to yourself for a minute. Am I lying to myself? And you figured out that most of the time, yes, you are. You know, this is why people don't actually get to work. This is why people actually don't implement what they are taught, because they're lying to themselves. So get that notebook and write it till it hurts. 2. Scream therapy in private. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Lock your door. Scream. I want you to scream so loud, like a lion. You get me? You unlock that inner beast of yours. Let out all fears. At first, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but you have to do it because it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you unlock that inner beast, that inner warrior, and also shatter your weak self. When you do that, trust me, it's like when you do that, it sets you up for success. It's like having a morning workout. The rest of the day is set and perfect. So if you do that early in the morning, the rest of your day is gonna be confident. It's sort of like a rubber band. You know, when you pull the rubber band, it will take quite some time to go back to actually where it was. But if you keep pulling it, you keep it stretched, it starts to adapt to that kind of stretching, and then it starts to expand. That's exactly how our brain works. You take it through uncomfortable situations and it slowly starts to grow. So scream. That is going to expand the rubber band to a certain extent of discomfort. And then when you find something that's not as uncomfortable as screaming, it will just be a walkthrough. So do that. 3. Practice honest conversations. Instead of trying to be cool, say I get nervous sometimes, but I'm working on it. You see, people love authenticity, and people can tell when you're being fake. People can really tell, like, it's inborn nature. It's literally nature taking its course. They can tell when something is being fake. The shorty can tell that you're being fake, that you're looking for the perfect words to say. She can't tell. Trust me. All you have to do is be honest. Just be 100. Keep it 100 with her. You get me? Just keep it 100. Be honest. If you're shy, just tell her, honestly, I feel a bit nervous speaking to you because I have spent a long time without speaking to a pretty girl like you, so I'm a bit nervous. And then that way, it's gonna help you become authentic. It's going to unlock your confident self. Why? Because you've expressed vulnerability. And now that you've expressed vulnerability, it's going to help you express yourself better. Because she's probably going to hate me because I have long hair. But then if you tell her that I know you don't like guys with long hair, or I'm afraid of speaking to you because I think you don't like guys with long hair, and then she's like, oh my god, no, that's not true. And then you actually understand that that wasn't the issue. And now, because you've expressed yourself and your vulnerability, you've become more confident. So always be honest. Don't fake it. If you want to cry, just cry, man. Express that. Leaving it in, that's gonna be really dangerous for you. Because do you know how weird it looks, someone trying not to cry? And also when you're crying, hey, don't exaggerate it, of course. Don't exaggerate it, of course. It looks fake. But just be yourself, whatever. Just be yourself, cry, exaggerate it, roll on the ground, do whatever. Just be authentic to yourself. Hey. 4. Watch kids and copy their energy. Kids don't rehearse, they express. Do one spontaneous thing each day. You see, kids are like an example of what we are supposed to be. Kids are an example of the best social skilled person because they don't care, literally. Kids who are newly born and fresh, they don't really care. They do whatever they want. They scream. You find a kid literally there screaming the hell out and he's just like having fun, laughing, calling people names and all that. That's how he's expressing himself. But then we were all like that, and then time passed, days moved on, and we became this insecure person that we are right now because of how we've been taught to act, how we've been taught not to act. The reason we become introverts in the future is because we are taught how not to act. Learn from kids. Just take a minute, go out to that park, and then sit there and look at the kids. They are really social. They just shout. And I've also seen kids who are slightly introvert but then turn to extroverts just because they're surrounded by other extrovert kids. You understand? No one is born introvert. No child on earth is born introvert. We are all born extrovert. We are all yappers. We just yap. It's just that life. You know what life has taught us to? Not to shout a lot, not to, call people names. And people who actually do that are very confident, and you can tell it. So inside you is the real you, loud, funny, powerful, waiting to be released. If you're ready to stop copying and actually start expressing, I'm building a small private community of people who are tired of faking it. We do the emotional work together as a family. Click the link below. Join us and let's break the silence once and for all. Thanks for watching.